So your basics on your aperture, I can open this camera up and actually see inside, which is nice. I can't do that with my digital. And normally your little computer sensor is here. This is where your film would go. But your shutter is actually just beyond this. That is basically your shutter. But what we're going to do is pop it in bulb mode, which means I can hold the shutter amount open as long as I want. And on the inside of the camera, you can actually see through, and see through right in there. That is your aperture. And as we're going through, as we rotate the dial, see if we can get a little closer to that. But as we rotate the dial, you can see the aperture getting bigger and smaller. So for your aperture, we dialed in right now, this is at a 1.4, which you can tell is letting in a ton of light, and we're going to dial it all the way down to an f16, and that is how big your aperture is. The digital cameras will actually go to f22s and that type of thing, but just for this purpose, my lens, of course, only goes to a 16. So that's basically what your aperture is doing every time you change that. That actually is a pretty decent example. It kind of shows you how everything works, what you do when you rotate it, and that type of thing.